Okay, working on this 2017 Chevy Tahoe with looks like about 84,000 miles on it, and the passenger front window is not working. Hopefully it's still not working since I got the door panel off. Hopefully you're hearing that clicking. And one of the tests that I use is as I press the switch, I watch the lights. And if you can notice that slight dimming, that means we're getting power and ground to the motor. We are getting a distinct click over here at this passenger door. And what I'm going to do as part of my test is I'm going to push down on this switch and tap on the motor at the same time. Pushing down and hear a click. That'll usually get one freed up. That's sad. Try it again. Well, in lieu of that, I have to do some actual electrical testing. Isn't that interesting? So now I got a handy dandy wiring diagram. I have to check and make sure that we have power to red and white wire, and that we get a signal on the brown and yellow and the yellow and black. Let's see. And we've also got to check the ground. Let me see if this switch is making the clicking or the motor is. Well, the clicking is coming from inside the motor. I was worried that it could be coming from inside the switch, and it's not. So, what to do? I go get the scan tool first. I'm doing an auto VIN search. Now let's see if we can find the passenger door module. Passenger presence. So we will go into the body control module and look for active test. Windows. Can we see that? See, passenger window motor. And we are going to express down. It clicks and nothing happens. We're going to stop that. Express up. It clicks, nothing happens. And stop that. So that's telling us even more likely that we got something wrong with that motor. And the motor's got a computer built into it, by the way. Isn't that the most stupidest thing you ever heard of? So now I'm going to go to trouble codes and see what it says here. Backup hood, hood jar. Oh wow. Front right tire. So we have no codes for the window. Let's see what's under special function. Just for the fun of it, we're going to clear passenger learn values. We're going to escape because we can't move it. And just for the fun of it, we're going to clear codes. See if anything comes back. Just tire pressure monitors. Okay, we'll clear the code. Let's see if anything starts working. I don't expect it to, and it's not. Now the next thing I need to do is to disconnect the motor after turning this diagram right side up and check for power there and ground there. Let me see if I can figure out how to release this stupid thing. Let's see, it's not on that side, it's not on that side, it's on this side. There's a lever here you got to push in. After you push the lock down, everything's got a secondary lock on it. If you just build good connectors to start with, you don't need a secondary lock. Now I shouldn't really even have to look because you got two big terminals here, and they should be the red and white wires and the black wires, and it is. I'm going to check across it with the light bulb to make sure we got plenty of power and ground. And check them both at the same time. And it lights up good and bright, so we do. The problem is with the power window motor. So now what we gotta do is wait on one of those to show up and put it in.